Want to do a announcement in Discord? Just let everyone know that we're live. They can
Yeah,
come join
sure.
us.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Welcome, welcome. Anyone who is starting to watch us now, we're just going to wait a little bit for the players to come in.
Hello and welcome. My name's Steve Woody, and
Whoops. Hey, Steve Woody. Right, we've got Nicole, 72106. They've just jumped in the chat. Can you just give us a little thumbs up saying the sound is all good on our end? Who is this guy with Steve? SF White, Sharkan coming on saying nice hat. A lot of good mornings coming in. I think as soon as Harnoor starts typing, the word gets around quickly that Harnoor's on stream and everyone starts flooding in. So again, Elder
Everyone,
Dad,
it's so nice.
a lot of people saying hello. Deck V, Mr. Snorch, Cool, Tatum and Beta Bugs. Sweet, we will check that out after. Before we get going, just a quick disclaimer. Although we do talk about crypto, nothing we say is financial advice. We do build a game, a Web3 community game, which means we do leak a lot of early content. It doesn't guarantee something's going to make it into the game. So anything you hear in these streams, don't take that as the gospel and buy 1,000 blueberries, for instance. You got to wait till these features are actually in production before you can start spreading the word. That said, Harnoor, good morning. We haven't actually chatted today. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing really fine. It's a really nice morning in Adelaide. The week was so amazing. We smashed out a lot of work regarding fruits, and which is really exciting. So yeah, it was a really nice, productive week. What about you, Adam?
It's been good, mate. Before I jump into myself, did you dye your hair again? It's looking very colourful.
Yeah, I applied the toner a week ago. It's purple. I am sure everyone would be able to see that if
I
I
think it's because I
put this.
didn't actually notice it this week, but I think because the sun is coming down on you, I'm like, wow, that's very colourful. It looks nice, man.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. I'm glad you noticed it.
We need is there any purple hair bumpkins?
Yeah, I would need that now.
We'll make some purple hair and just call it Hanor's haircut.
Oh, that would be so nice. Like the fire hair, we can have a Harnoor hair.
Yeah, I want to get some I want to get some bright orange hair for our carrot counter, who is Has, and we'll get some purple hair for you, mate.
Oh, that was so nice of you, Adam.
Um, I'm just going through here, and I was scrolling through. I actually noticed there is a new bumpkin wearable that has popped up in here. Super cool. This is going to be part of the fruit shop. So we're actually going to be talking about fruit today. And I forget, do you remember who it was? One of the community members designed these really cool party shirts. Sorry for forgetting your name, but huge shout out. We'll send you some more love your way again. Um, but they're so cool, these shirts.
Yeah, they're so amazing.
I think we'll need to. Romy was saying this the other day that we want to buy the real world clothing, like a red pineapple shirt, and we got to wear those when we're streaming. And so whatever our bumpkin is actually wearing is what we're going to be wearing in the stream.
Oh, that's nice. I guess someone commented in the chat, maximum pin 16, my pineapple shirt.
That's it. Yeah, it's
Maybe.
Maxim. That's awesome art. Um, this isn't available yet. to wear on your bumpkins, but the NPCs in the Sunflower Metaverse, they're going to be getting access to these. That's the normal sort of trend that NPCs are going to be the first characters that we mint some of these shirts to, and the rest of us, we're just going to have to wait until they become available.
Yeah, I can't wait to wear this shirt.
And mate, this week, I think this is a good little segue into what we've been building. It's a bit of a fruit theme going on here. Do you want to? I'll bring up the docs for sort of what we're working on right now. And do you want to talk about fruit and what's happening in the land of fruit?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, I'm really excited about this feature because, yeah, the team has been smashing it a lot for the past week or two. And we are really closer in order to releasing it. The fruits. So we have introduced a new functionality where you can have a fruit patch on your land expansion, and you can grow different types of fruits. So you currently you can grow apples, oranges, and blueberries. It's a different game mechanic, a slightly different game mechanic to what we have for crops, which makes it really exciting because once you plant a fruit, so you can actually harvest the fruit from that particular tree multiple times. The harvest will be randomly generated, but it's a different mechanic that we don't have right now. Yeah, if you can see on Adam's screen, that's the apple tree, and uh, yeah, after collecting the fruits, we are working on different quests that will happen on the fruits. We have also built a smoothie shack where you can actually create different type of foods using fruits, and you'll be able to consume them for bumpkin. uh, yeah, that's a very high level overview. Adam, please feel free to add if I missed anything. uh,
Yeah, no, that was a great intro to it. I just want to really touch on that point that Hanor brought up is that it's a little bit different than crops. The idea being is that once your fruit is ready, you can harvest it and then you can actually harvest it multiple times. So with a crop, when you harvest that, it disappears and you have to plant a new crop seed. With an apple tree, for instance, when you harvest it, the apples will disappear, but you don't need to
yeah.
plant a seed again. You can wait a few hours and then harvest it again. So for one seed, you'll actually get multiple pieces of fruit. Um, it's similar to that crop mechanic, which we didn't want to go crazy with an entire new feature that people had to learn from scratch, but we just didn't want to deliver the same mechanic. We wanted to mix it up a little bit. Um, I think that the big thing with fruit as well is there's a lot less fruit patches compared to plots. And so the SFL that you can get from selling fruit, the experience that you can get from cooking fruit is a lot higher than crops as well. And I've noticed in the community, everyone seems really happy when they find plots on their land. No one's really caught on that fruit patches is better than finding plots. I see a lot of people upset when they're like, oh, I didn't find any plots. I only got two fruit patches. And I'm like, that's like the best role you can get.
Yeah, definitely. He's the lucky one.
And so we've got
And
the you go, mate.
sorry, yeah, and I just forgot when you were actually rolling on this page. I just remember that after there's one more stage to the fruit, to the entire fruit process. It's a dead tree. So once you have completed all the harvest, it will be converted to a dead tree, which you can actually see on the screen. So the dead tree will be once you remove this dead tree, it will actually give you a wood. So this is like an added bonus that once you have harvested the fruits, you will be able to collect the wood as well from that particular fruit tree.
Yes. And there's no axes required on this. Um, it's a little bit different than the trees. Like it won't be affected by normal tree boosts because it's just a stump that you can think your bumpkin's going to dig up and collect a free bit of wood. So a nice little bonus as well if you are planting fruit trees. And mate, I know you're working. I saw some pull requests coming from you yesterday around the bumpkin quest. Do you want to talk about what the bumpkin quests are in relation to fruit?
Yeah, definitely. So, we were yesterday we were working on Bumpkin Quest. Depending upon yeah, so the Bumpkin Quest, in the Bumpkin Quest, will be very similar to what we were having for Reindeer Quest. That there will be a different quest in that entire fruit quest campaign, where you can actually mint different SFTs. What you will be able to do is that once you harvest a number of fruits, like suppose that you harvest 10 blueberries or 10 oranges, you'll be able to mint a free SFT, and that will be very similar to what we have for the reindeer. Yeah, it is also very exciting.
Definitely. I think one of the best things about these are tough quests. I think the first one's like 10 blueberries, which is quite easy. It's just a free mint for everyone. But then we do get ones which is like 200 apples, or I think it's 100 apples. And then there's one which is about 700 pieces or something. But that wearable actually gives you some utility as well, which is going to be like a pretty solid 0.25 increase on your fruit. So there's always going to be something you can grind towards, and even new players, if they miss out on some rare drops, they still have that chance to grind through the game and get some of these wearables if they're into that sort of max min mentality. We do have some fruit SFTs as well. Hopefully, you've all seen these and given a bit of feedback. These have been up on the fruit proposal on GitHub, which talks about the feature. We've got we've got a cool new approach, especially with the immortal pair. And so the way that a lot of this is going to work is I'll actually jump into my land here. I don't have any fruit trees yet because our test account doesn't play enough, but I do have a beta pass. And so this is something that a lot of the moderators and core contributors to the project, they get a beta pass, which means right now they can actually start testing fruit on mainnet. And the purpose of this is just to try find any bugs, give some early feedback as well before we launch to the public. Um, and so that's a pretty cool thing, is that fruit is actually live right now. The feature is ready, you can play. It's just not super polished right now. And so over the next week, our focus will be polishing that out. One of the cool things is that the Helios blacksmith is about to open up. And so we've got this decoration store on Helios. This is where you can find a lot of cool cosmetics. There's going to be the blacksmith as well. And the purpose of this is to craft items that actually have utility. And so the difference between the Helios blacksmith and the Goblin blacksmith is the Helios blacksmith has an unlimited supply. So whatever time you join the game, you're always going to have these items that you can work towards and craft. This is the immortal pair, where the artwork is still coming. The idea is that in Chinese mythology, pairs are a symbol of immortality. And so if you place this item on your farm, your fruit trees are going to last one extra harvest. So previously, where they would have lasted 3 to 5 and then the tree would have died, they're now going to last 4 to 6. So that's a super nice little boost you can have there. I wanted to jump over to Goblin Retreat and show the Goblin Blacksmith, which is having its official reopening soon. But I realized I'm not actually level 5, so I can't visit it. I wish we had like a little gift feature where you could send food to someone's farm. That would be nice. Everyone could just send me a cake right now and I could level up to get there.
Yeah, even I wish anyone can send me a cake.
That'd actually be, because we do this in giveaways, it'd actually be nice if we could just type in the ID and then deliver a cake to someone. That would be
Yeah,
nice.
that would be amazing.
And so the idea with Goblin Retreat is that that will have some items you can craft, but they have limited supply. So where the Helios Blacksmith has unlimited supply, the Goblin side is limited. And so if you look at some of these other SFTs, the Ladybug, there's only 2,500. The Monkey Squirrel, 1,000. And the Black Bear, 500. So these are all limited. That's going to be the two differences between those blacksmiths that you can find. The really good thing about all these features is that none of these resources exist yet. And we don't have to worry about the complexity of a mint where we have 10,000 people trying to click the mint button at the exact same time, because that means most people miss out. With these, it's going to be a lot less carnage, that it'll actually take a few weeks before anyone can mint these items. The black bear is going to be at least 5 or 6 weeks before anyone can mint that. It's a really tough SFT to craft. And so I like this. It's a lot less carnage going on, and you're not at the mercy of your internet connection or your blockchain RPC, which feels a lot nicer. Hopefully, not as much backlash going on from people in the community.
Yeah, definitely. This way is a bit better that everyone gets a same chance, and it is not dependent upon the internet connection.
Mm. There's a good question from Cell Power here. Does the beta pass have those ingredients ahead of the rest of the players? Yes. Yeah. So we do have this in the docs that if you have the beta pass, you do get early access to some resources and some features. The aim isn't to abuse these and be grinding 24/7 to get a head start. It is to be give feedback on the feature, and it usually means that they're buggy. So previously, when we've done beta testing, players can lose resources. There could be something that pops up and they lose a bunch of SFL. That's the purpose of beta testing. And so there's pros and cons of beta testing. Is you are at the mercy of software that's not production ready, but you may get an early advantage to get some of these fruits. But those are people in the community that do sort of earn that advantage. The moderators, the code contributors, these are people that are working and improving the project as well. So it is a nice little token of appreciation to get them early into the feature and sort of help us mold it to make it better. Another good question is, will it be possible to use rapid growth on fruits? Yes, one day we want to have fertilizers and potions that will affect your fruits as well. I'll do a rapid fire questions here. Multiple bumpkins, when is this coming up? It's on our roadmap in our docs. We've just got a few more features we need to do before we can move on to that. Will fruits be tradable? And how are you guys feeling about this looking at past mints with coop mints in the back of our minds? Fruits will not be tradable until the SFTs have been minted out. And it's very similar. These SFTs won't be available to withdraw until the mints end. Once those, so it's going to be through playing only that you can actually craft these items. So you can't just whale into this situation and then craft them. But once they are done, we'll open up trading for fruit, and you can go crazy on collecting fruit, making smoothies, crafting the immortal pair, things like that if you want to. Harnoor, is there anything else on fruit we want to cover?
I guess we have covered pretty much everything. There are still some great questions flowing on in the chat. Um, Why you guys using gold as an ingredient for minting an item? Can I buy baskets from the farm fraud?
That's a
I'll
good
try to.
question. Do you want to answer that one?
I will leave it to you actually to answer that one.
I was going to say, so this has sort of been our mentality since the beginning, is that goblins love gold. And gold is such a good resource to use because it's such a progressive one for all your resources. So even though it is gold, it is actually SFL. It is actually wood to craft pickaxes. It is then stone to craft iron pickaxes. It is iron, and then you get the gist, the iron pickaxes to get gold. So we use gold because it actually requires players to collect a bunch of resources to even get to that point. And so we're going to use gold as a lot of the foundational prices for crafting items as well, along with a mix of resources that you have in the game. I don't know if Romy, there's a lot of action on the GitHub at the moment around fruits. Now that we have these beta passes out, the open source developers as well, they'll start to be able to improve fruit as well. So expect even more. Um, I did see that Romy rose this PR this morning, and it is around fruit achievements, which is really cool. So we've got orange squeeze, harvest 100 oranges, apple of my eye, harvest 500 oranges, blue chip, that's like a blue chip share, I feel, harvest 5,000 blueberries. That's a lot of SFL you get for that. And fruit platter, harvest 50,000 fruits, and you get a devil bear. Bloody Romney's gone ahead and given out some OP items. I want to get this devil bear. I think it was SF Watt. I think might have designed this one. This is all part of the community bear contributions. This one here. So this is a super rare cosmetic. If you want to flex your fruit picking abilities, the devil bear is what you will want to go for. These are cool, the icons as well. Little medal around the basket.
Yeah, he was designing with us on pair programming, and yeah, they look amazing.
I think Romy's turning into a natural artist.
Yeah, he is an artist, I would say.
He is. He is. Oh, he's in the chat as well. Romy, mate,
Yeah.
we're going to transition you into a full-time artist role if you keep this up. Cool, mate. What else is happening this week in the land of sunflower?
I guess we the major thing is this fruit that we have been smashing out, and the fruit achievement. I forgot to talk about that. Yeah, great for Chromie. Once this is out, this will very well gel in with our current achievements. Um, yeah, we have the PR for our fruit quest up as well. So yeah, a lot of things were happening around fruit this feature.
I just saw someone in the chat talked about the shark onesie is hella cute. I agree. I'm actually going to. Did you end up getting a shark onesie, Hanor?
No, I guess I'm really unlucky at catching these items because it's just that, my internet gives issues just around that particular instance. I'm like, yeah.
How cool! I love the little NPC version.
Oh, that
Um,
is so cute.
I think it's Grant was involved in getting this done. Little lines as well. It's so cute. And if we do jump over to our bumpkins, we'll see who's actually wearing one of these bumpkin onesies. Oh, feel like Romy's, no matter what he does, he's always number two.
And someone
Damn,
subscribed to Prime. Looks like one. Thanks a lot.
how good are these?
Yeah, these all are looking so good, so cute. Somehow I see that combination of onesie and the goblin. They're looking more cute.
I want to see some more humans up here. We've only got one human in the top five.
Yeah, it's goblin all the way.
How cool is the mask on the face as
Oh,
well of
yeah.
Virgil? This is, where am I? Number one. Where am I? Gotta pick up my game. Have I gone past myself? Oh, here we go. I thought it would have been a missed opportunity if more sharks didn't put the beach background. I'm,
Yeah.
I'm a bit upset no one's sort of following that.
Yeah, I guess there's just one person who has put a beach background, which actually goes with the shark.
Yeah. Well, this is me number one here. I'm ranked 40th at the moment. It's so cool to look at the bumpkins because each week there's more variations that come out. Oh, these sharks are super cute.
And you also see some creativity around designing a pumpkin that people have put in different types of costumes, put in different types of background, and all looks so great together.
Yeah, I imagine in like 1 year, just there'll be hundreds of items, and how crazy this is all going to look.
Yeah, I guess already there are so many combinations that one can actually achieve, and yeah, design their pumpkin in their own way, which was the entire idea.
This is very cool. The fancy
Yeah,
pants, the shield, the wing, the hat, owned by
and they
Garbage Fire.
yeah, and they go very well with the background.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking. The devil wings, this hat, and the background go well together. I want to see
Yeah,
what farm, if they got a farm or they're just into the bumpkins.
I guess
3059. I'm just gonna pop over and
they have a farm. Yeah.
I like their art style, so I just want to see what they've got going on in their farm. They've got the shark. Wait, this is
Oh.
someone else, isn't it? Maybe they've got multiple bumpkins. I do have
Yeah,
multiple bumpkins.
yeah, exactly. Maybe they have multiple pumpkins.
Maybe they haven't refreshed this. I think if we refresh this, we might see that they're now wearing a shark.
But this person definitely has put in a lot of thought in designing the pumpkin. That's looking super super awesome.
I love this. So cool. Dave, where are you up to on the land expansion, Sanor? Are you game for us to go visit your farm?
Yeah, definitely. Like my ID is 151816. Uh, I'm a new player, so you won't see a lot of things on a farm. But yeah, that is how I'm having my fun.
Mate, I like this. You've got the sunflower shield. Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see how Noah's playing. Okay, you've claimed a lot of achievements, mate. So you've been busy.
yeah, I have been busy.
That's actually what
Uh,
4,000 crops harvested. Nice, mate.
yeah, like it's not too much, but yeah, I really love how I'm designing my land, and this is feels a bit empowering that you have a control over your land and you can design it any way or make your own world. Um, but yeah, I'm just a beginner player, but still, I guess I'm level 9 somehow.
Mate, you need to get a kitchen Cigar Gary's popped in and said you need to get your chickens going. You got to
Yeah,
start these empires early, mate.
yeah. You will see a hen house on my land within, like, I guess, 10 days, because I'm almost there to achieve what is take for a hen house. Yeah.
Um, this is mine. I
Oh,
just wanted to say I've got the smoothie shack down here. I've got a few fruit trees. I think this is an apple, an orange, and a blueberry bush that is coming. I actually got super lucky here. I found two fruit patches on one of these
oh,
lands.
that's amazing. And I love these statues that you have placed in a row.
I wanted to buy. Someone else picked up on the pattern that I said in the stream that I really wanted to get as many of these as possible. And then after that stream, someone started buying all of these. And so it got to the point, it was like $20 for one of these. And I spent like
Ah.
80, I think I spent 80 or $90 to get five of these. And then I was like, okay, I can't. Someone, it's like a bidding auction where someone else just wanted to outdo them. And I don't know, they look cool though. I love having a bunch of these here.
Definitely. They're looking really nice. And you have decorated it in a perfect way, to be honest. There's an Australian flag in the middle of the one of the expansions. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
definitely
will
want to you go, mate.
yeah, I will reach this level someday, and I'll beat you to it. Beat you with the decoration. I have a lot of things in my mind how to decorate my land.
Uh, Craig has just put this message, check out 9025.
Oh,
I'm
this is
surprised.
Craig's.
I don't know. I don't think this is Craig's. I think this is someone else's.
Oh my God, there's so much going on.
I'm happy that this isn't crashing our game, but I'm also surprised that it isn't crashing our game. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, this is so much on the farm.
I love that there's been like this craze to go buy as many golden bonsais as you can, and this person's gone and done it with the rock columns. Oh my God. They've got all of the mutant chickens except the
Yeah,
Amani Samani. This is impressive. Anyone else,
yeah.
check your farm ID in the chat, and we'll go check it out.
This farm looks amazing, to be honest.
Ah, this person has unlocked
Oh
achievements, but they haven't
yeah,
claimed them. Look at
yeah, exactly. So if the farm owner 9025, if you're watching this, go ahead and claim your achievements.
all right. So I've just grabbed Telk. I'm gonna go visit your farm. 86. And a question here: could the fruits be sold in the balloon or Nifty? Yes, we will enable that in the future. As soon as the features drop, they won't be available yet, though. Okay, so I believe so. Telk is a core artist, and they do have the beta pass, and so you can see here that they're harvesting fruit. They've got their smoothie shack, and they've actually crafted the immortal pear, which is 25 gold. So we're looking at a whale here, folks.
He has a lot in his inventory.
This is impressive.
A lot of cakes.
I love this bear, and I think I'm two levels off, level 20. I like this layout of the farm. Things aren't too bunched together. Flexing. Where do people get all these mutant chickens from? I still haven't found one. So this is crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people are chucking in their farm IDs now.
All right, Cloud Minions just popped one in. We'll go check yours. 139. They're a contributor as well, so they may have the beta pass. Oh, this is what I was just thinking. People should be putting all their bears together. It's really cool when we can rearrange everything, and then you can have like a little fenced off area just to display all your bears. This is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they have organized it really well. That is something that I'm really planning to do, like getting it more organized or creating an island where, which is a recreational island where you can find bears, where you can find all these decorations.
I love this here. So, Cloud Minions, you've got an unclaimed achievement. You got three whole SFL sitting there for you. So it doesn't look like you need much more SFL. You've got a lot sitting here. So, well done, well done. All right, we might be wrapping it up soon here. I do know that we do want to cover a few of these proposals. So, fruit, last time to get your feedback on this. We've got Treasure Island, which is open. We'll be moving on to this after fruit and a few other fixes. Some cool things coming there. This resources, tools, expansions, and stock proposal. We've actually already implemented stage one of this, where we increased the stock of axes and pickaxes. Next up, we will be introducing a tool shed where you can even double your stock again. But there's also a few more interesting ones, such as reducing iron by a couple hours, and also adding a chance that you can find a critical hit when gathering trees, stone, iron, and gold. So if you haven't already, please jump on here and give your feedback. We're going to be introducing these sort of slowly by slowly. It's not going to be like a all at once change. We need to introduce these changes and see on their own how it sort of affects the economy. So then we can tick it off and move forward.
Yeah, and someone just commented, Nisa, found my first mutant chicken and it's my birthday. Seems like a birthday gift.
We should do
Enjoy,
that.
Nisa. And a very happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. It'd be really cool if you could double your chances for finding mutants on your birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you seen
Maybe a.
this, Harnoor?
Oh, that is so amazing. Stop the moon seekers.
So this is it's an
Yeah,
additional capture, which is awesome because we like to
yeah,
keep all the macro botters and bots on their toes.
yeah. This is really amazing capture and the updated ones because the food is also updated.
Yeah, they've even got diamond and the magic mushrooms in there as well. So well done. We'll check this out and release it. It looks very cool.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Polymouse.
Hey, that's all I've got from my side. I'm pretty keen to get fruit available for everyone and launch that so everyone can start collecting. Is there anything else you want to touch on in the community at the moment?
Uh, no, I guess nothing's popping in my head at the moment. It's just that I'm really excited for this feature to be released, and yeah, this past 2 weeks have been really, really incredible with this fruit work. The whole team is really excited about this feature and have been really working hard in order to polish it before releasing it.
Definitely. That's all from me. Thank you, everyone, for joining. It's always a pleasure having a bit of company here. We'll be on the dev chat next Tuesday where you can catch us again. Hopefully, next week we'll have some more news about fruit and when this is going live. If everything goes to plan, hopefully, end of next week, we'll be looking at launching fruit. But stay tuned for some details on that. Really depends on the feedback that we gather over the next week.
Yeah, definitely. Like, thanks everyone for joining the stream.
Alrighty, mate. I will catch you later today. And everyone else, have a good night, have a good day, and we'll see you soon.
See ya. Thank you.